Alrighty, let's get this shit over with. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise in year number 8. We're jumping right into the off-season here after the devastating loss to the Sawteeth in the first round of the playoffs. We should have won, and we choked it away. Really depressing. Anyway, so looking at the team, who could I see realistically leaving us? I could see Jennings and Pitts leaving for more money. I could see Burnett leaving for more money. I could see Ho leaving for more money. Reliable, he's getting paid for what he's worth, so he might stay. Salmon, he could leave for more money. McFreddy, same thing. Nixon's getting paid about what he's worth. Polbean, he's getting paid for about what he's worth. Donga is a veteran. I wouldn't be surprised if she retired. Ramsey, I'm going to release him. He was just here for the playoffs in case I needed him. Parker Freeman, I'd like to keep. He's getting paid what he's worth. Brown, he's underpaid, but he's the only OG member of our team left, so I'd like to hang on to him for nostalgia's sake, but if he does choose to leave, I will actively look to replace him in the offseason. The pitching, all these guys are getting paid actually what they're worth, except Ellison. She's the only one who might want more money. Pat Griffin did not have a great year last year, but I'm willing to let him, come back and work on himself and be better. Rums, he's very underpaid. I would not be surprised if he leaves for more money. Hander, I'm going to try and get rid of in the offseason because he fucked up tremendously in the postseason. Doc Simpleman, I'm going to get rid of him as well. He's an older arm that we don't really need, plus he's really overpaid. And then Persimmon Farmer, young closer, a little bit pretty much underpaid, but I do like what she brings to the table and hope I can keep her as well. Alright, let's jump into the offseason and see how bad it is. $16.3, not bad. Farmer. Fuck. Well, there goes our closer. Camille Sosa retires for the Grapplers. Lloyd Cook retires from the B-Wolves. Bishop Fuller retires after winning the title with the Moose. He won a title with us as well, I believe. Beefcake McStevens retires from the Herbisaurs. Julia Drumpf retires from the Hot Corners. Hurley Bender, the ace of the B-Wolves, retires. Abraham Ramsey retires. That's fine. So does Masha Donga. Okay. And Maximo Primo, the closer, retires from the Blowfish. Okay, so we lose Donga and Ramsey to retirement. That's fine. Farmer leaves for not for more money because of a scandal. Try to resign her. Alright, so what do we want to do? Looking at the team, I don't see anybody I want to replace at the top. I want to hang on to Pitts. He is our captain. Going to hang on to Jennings, one of our better players. I'm going to hang on to Ho, even though he hasn't been hitting well lately. He's still a pretty solid player in his own right. Burnett we're going to hang on to. We're going to keep Reliable as well. Basically, I'm not touching our starting 9. Nixon, he needs to re-earn his spot, but I'm willing to hang on to him for how cheap he is for that overall rating. So we're looking for a backup infielder, preferably a middle infielder. We're looking for a backup outfielder as well. Bad Hop Brown, looks like he wants to stick around again. He just doesn't want to leave. The only original member left. Pitching, our starting rotation is solid. We're not going to touch that, and it's also really young. Everybody's 25 or younger. Bullpen, Rums is solid. We're going to replace Simpleman because he's overpaid. We're also going to replace Speciale because he's screwed up really badly in the postseason for us, and he had a horrible regular season, so he needs to go. And we need to try and get Farmer back or replace her with another reliever. Alright, so let's look at our main goal first, which is backup offensive players. Ooh, young second baseman there, and Seth Peterson. Not a bad option. A little bit too good for what I'm looking for, though. Now, Elliot Strating, on the other hand, that's what I'm looking for. Backup middle infielder, B- or B overall. That's pretty solid. Young as well. What else we got? We got Eli Park, but his backup position is outfield, so I will not be going after him. Third base and shortstop here, Richard Fuller. Not bad, but a little bit, too good. Shortstop, Ella Brooks, nice and young. Shortstop to second base, but she is really good. Not what I'm looking for. Lucy Lane, only a shortstop, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but she is what I'm looking for. Maybe a veteran like Nacho Crisp or Kasha Emmon would be the answer. I'll put them on there as well. And then backup outfielder, it could be really any outfield slot. Nettie Fiducci would be a good one. Sonny Terry, although he doesn't have any outfield position backup, so maybe not him. Maxwell Stevens, a little bit too good for what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a backup. Ray Donaldson, that would be a solid backup right there. Not a good hitter, but good speed, decent fielder, decent arm too. Right field, ooh, Dash Correa, whiffer and stealer, not horrible. Pretty bad fielder, decent, good arm, good speed, decent contact. Alright, I can see it. Burnside is free agent again. No. Eduardo Slubby. Alright, put him on the list. That would be what I'm looking for. Alright, and then for pitching, we're not touching the rotation, so skip all the starters. Ooh, rookie long reliever, Violet Combs. Okay, that could be a replacement for Farmer. Archer Santana, not bad. Another solid righty. Israel Success, left-handed specialist, not bad. I like it, I like it. Only a 2-pitch pitcher, though. That's what worries me. Could bring back Christian Tucker. He did pitch really well at the end of the year. Jeremy Raskeller, K-Dud. Still young arm. Youngish arm. Rod Bering, a mop-up man for sure. Okay. And then where's Farmer? I got Paxton Frown. There's Farmer. Paxton Frown, Alika James. They're all nice young closers. Okay. Alright, so we'll see what we can do with this. Alright, so let's sim our 5 rounds as customary and see where things are. One more. There we go. Okay, so what are we looking at right now? Alright, so let's see. Looks like everybody made it through, I think. Yeah, it looks like the only people signed were like low-level guys or something. Okay. Not bad. Alright. So what are their prices looking like here real quick? Streaming, okay. 8.2, not bad, a little bit overpriced. 10.2, 11.5, 7.5, they're all overpriced. 10.5, yeah, a little bit overpriced. 11.2, 10.1, yeah. 10-1. Yeah, okay, they're all overpriced still. Pitching. 8-4, okay. Overpriced. 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 A little bit overpriced. Same. Okay, moving on. Another 5 rounds here. Number 2. Number 3. 4. And 5. Alright, let's see what we got. Looks like everybody made it through again, I think. Yep, looks like everyone made it through again. Look at the prices. Alright, 8 mil, so that's about right, but the veterans, they can drop. Same with Crisp. We got Fiducci, yeah. 8-1, that's about where you want for that young little player. Remember, this is backup, so they're not going to play a whole bunch. 8-7, 8 mil, 7-8, yeah. Okay. Okay. 5'9", okay, we're getting down there. 6'4", okay, definitely getting there. We're getting close. Pitchers, let's see. 6'5's a little much. 8'2 is a little high. 6'8, still a little high. 5 mil, almost there. 6'2, okay, and then 2'6, he's probably close. 7'6", 8'3, and 8'1, okay. Let's do 1. Okay, none of our guys are gone yet. Okay, so 2 through. Alright, now what? I'm thinking something crazy here. Hear me out. So if we go back and look at Farmer's stats here from her career so far, what has she done? Farmer's career stats look like this. She is 2-3, she has a 4.72 ERA and a 1.35 WHIP. Not great closer numbers for a B+ overall with K-Man. Now she does have a lot of strikeouts at 20 for the amount of work that she's done. Most she's thrown is 9 innings in a season, which was her first year. She only has 11 saves in 23 appearances, so she's got a less than 50% conversion rate as well. So what I'm thinking is we don't need a closer, because that kind of just limits my 1 bullpen slot to only 2 innings of work, max. So maybe we let her go and bring in like a solid mop-up guy. And it could be anybody we want. We bring in the mop-up guy for like games when we're getting blown out and like we know we're not going to win. We can just throw that guy out there and use him only if necessary. And then we get 3 solid relievers, and we can work with that. I've done that before. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to ignore closers. We're going to go down here to the bottom of the barrel. We are going to get Rod Bearing, 19-year-old rookie. Can't throw hard. He's got good breaking balls, and he's got decent accuracy. A little bit low, but he's young, he's moldable, and he is a cheap bastard. That's what we need. So if we bring him in, he'll fill Farmer's spot in the bullpen. Playing a little bit of a long con here, but I think it might work. Then for the rest of the bullpen, take a look at that, because I'm pretty sure that's going to start the fire sale of movement. We could go for Combs for Simpleman, which would cut 3.5 off, and then we can worry about going for another lefty. Now, because we signed them, I think Raskeller and Tucker are out. I don't think we can go for them anymore. But at the same time, I don't know. Well, then wouldn't Combs be out because we got a mop-up man in Bearing? That's what I would think, yeah. Then we just work about, solid middle guys. Santana does have composed, but he is still a little bit high. Success is probably right where you want him right before he gets signed. Tucker's right in the happy zone for that kind of money. Raskeller's still a little expensive. I think we'll wait on the rest of the bullpen for now. I don't think we make our moves just yet. Now for the other positions, let's have a look. So Straining is at 5'9". Solid backup. Probably right where you want him to be. Emin is at 7'4", 8'3" for Crisp, 5'4" for Lane. I think between Lane and Straining is the one I like more. With the other two, Crisp is better over Emin. So, between these two, do I want a veteran off the bench, or do I want a young rookie who I can improve? Especially since Salmon is now 24, and Reliable's already 27, so he's starting to approach his prime right now. Yeah, I think we go that route. We have a nice young player off the bench here. Let's go with Straining. He'll take the retired Donga spot on the team. us down to 8 mil. He's a little bit expensive, but I'll bite the bullet on that one because I want to keep him. Alright, now need that last outfield spot, so it's down to Fiducci, Donaldson, Correa, and Slubby. Alright, the youngest is Correa. He's 19. Not a good fielder. Good speed, good arm, decent contact. Low average power. He does, however, have whiffer and stealer, so he can run even better, but with 2 strikes, he's an abysmal hitter. So maybe he's like a pinch runner or something. Slubby, decent hitter, below average speed, average fielder, above average arm. He's like an ideal backup kind of guy. We don't have enough money for Donaldson right now. And then for Fiducci, we would have enough for them. Fiducci's got an average hitter, good speed, the above average arm, average fielder. Okay, but she is 22. She is young. Our outfield slots, Polbean is 25, Nixon is 26, and where is Jennings is 29, so they are getting a little bit old, so we do want youth on our side for that one now that I think about it. So, Slubby be out then, and then Donaldson is 21, he'd be in. But he's a weak hitter, I kind of need someone who can hit. So, we got Fiducci and we got Correa. Maybe we go one more and see who sticks. Okay. Alright, everybody makes it again. One more. Everybody makes it again. Okay. Getting there. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Both at 6'9". I think we go with Fiducci. She's not the youngest, but she doesn't have any negative traits holding her back, and I think we can work with her better off the bench. Let's go with her. And we're almost out of money, yep. Alright, so now relievers. Santana's at 7. Success is at 5'9". Tucker's at 4'3" and 5'3". Now we could bring in Tucker to replace Ospecialo already. Take a third off. Yeah. I'm gonna go one more. I want to get through 15. Alright, everybody makes it again. One more, make it official halfway mark of the free agency here. Alright, let's see. Everybody makes it again. Okay, love to see it. Five, 2, 6, 6, 5, 6. 4 mil. Alright, let's do Tucker. Let's bring him on for Ospecialo, so we'll save some money there. No Specialis gone. Tucker actually pitched better than him last year, so nice to see him back. And then for Simpleman, don't want to give up too much here. We have the 23-year-old Success and the 21-year-old Santana. Between the two, I'd like Santana better. Even if it doesn't make us as much money. It's getting really tough to risk it now. Or we could go Combs, get a long reliever. Like if an injury happens or something, I guess. It would save a lot of money. Between Santana and Combs for me. I think we're going to go with Combs. Yes, she is lower rated, but I do like that she'll give us a little bit more money back. So let's bring her in for Simpleman. So now we have a long reliever and 3 regular relievers. Now we only have $5.8 million in the bank. So now we have to figure out, is there any place we can save some money? Off the rip, I think of Herpy Nixon in right field. $7.5 mil, a little bit overpriced. But at the same time, that's actually somewhat cheap. The other is Elliott Straining on the bench. He is making $5.9, so he is a little bit overpaid. In the pitching rotation, they're actually pretty solidly paid, honestly. Ellison's a little underpaid, if you ask me. I don't see anybody in like the bullpen I could cut. Rums is paid very cheaply for how good he is. Combs is about right on the money. Tucker's on the right spot, and so is Fear Bearing, so... Really, it's these big ones at the top with Pitts, Jennings, and Reliable. They all make a lot of money, but they're all very good at what they do, so cutting them is a problem. Where can I free up money? Dude, you might be a little bit overpaid, but that's actually a pretty sweet deal. Bad Hop is just cheap all around, so I don't think cutting him's the answer. Yeah, it's these guys at the top. Can we keep all these guys? Do we want to keep Stump Pitts? I mean, he is our captain. He's been here since the second half of year 1. He is the second longest tenured person on the team. But he is 33 now. He has started to regress. He's still a very good player, though. Freddie's pretty solid in his own right, though, so cut Pitts if we really needed some money. First base, what do we got? We got rookie Kenzie Rodriguez. Compare her to Pitts real quick. The only thing she's better at is power. She does have more power than him. Contact is a very big drop-off. Speed is lower. Her fielding is actually right at Pitts' level. And her arm is a little bit weaker, but it's okay. She's a first baseman. She doesn't need an arm. She does have power versus right-hander as well, so that helps. We also have Jax Watkins here, the 24-year-old. He's got good power, no contact, good speed, decent fielding, average fielding, average arm. Compared to Pitts, his fielding and arm are about the same level. He's got more power, he's got more speed. Contact is a very big drop-off, though. Then Murray Stewart, he's a little bit too far of a drop-off for me, so I won't put him on there. So we have those two, and then right field. Do we have any starters, right field caliber here? Could go with Correa over Nixon. Put him on, he's got better contact and better speed. Arm is about the same. No, not as much power and not as much fielding either. That's the only downside there, but it is right field. Could hide him out there. Also Slubby here. Slubby has better contact, better fielding. Drop off in speed and power though, and his arm's not as good. I think between those two I would go with Correa and like build him up to like be a better player or something. Maybe. Yeah, I could see myself doing that with Correa. Bring him on for Nixon, like, right now. Maybe save some money. Never bring $1 million back, yeah, and then we would still have to cut Pitts, though, unfortunately. Decisions. This is tough. Just trying to, like, get the right amount of money back on the team. Because I'm not going to get rid of Jennings. He's 29. He's in the prime of his career right now, and he's still one of our best players. Ho, he's solid. And he's a little bit cheap. Burnett's really cheap. Reliable's the only other one I would, like, cut for money purposes, but he is coming off an MVP season, so I don't want to get rid of him if I don't have to. And there's no good shortstops left outside of Norton Pickle, who's old. I mean, there is young Lucy Lane, but she's not Hester Reliable. At this point, it's unfeasible to cut Reliable. Just for the money, so. McFreddy and Salmon are underpaid. Polbean, he's been hitting well lately, so I'm not going to get rid of him. We just got Fiducci. And the only other place I can cut money is Straining, and we just got him, so. And he's a rookie, so I don't want to cut him either. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. I got to balance this checkbook. I think it might be time to say goodbye to Pitts. It's time to let the captain go. Question is, do we go Rodriguez or do we go Watkins? That's the question. I don't want to make that call. I will, however, make the call to bring in Dash Correa. I want the rookie to replace Nixon. I want him to try and build upon success in right field. So, Correa is in, Nixon is out. Alright. Freeze up another $1 million. We're at 6-8. Go one more round here. Please stick. Please stick. Alright, Rodriguez made it. So did Watkins. Alright, let's go. So we have our closer in Rums now. Tucker, he's a solid middleman. Combs is a good long relief option. And Bering is a mop-up guy. And our pitching starting rotation's solid, so I don't want to replace any of them. So first base, Rodriguez or Watkins? Archibald McLongthrob. What kind of a name is that? That is Robert Muddywater's pitching archetype right there, and that is funny. I could bring him on for Griffin. He is cheaper than Griffin, that's for sure. And Griffin did have a bad year last year. Well, the only thing he is better in is accuracy. But Archibald McLongthrob. That is a name and a half. And I like it. He is a slight of a step back from Griffin, but he does have more accuracy, so that would help. Compared to Muddywater, all he's got better than him is accuracy. Yeah, Griffin had a horrible year, but the 3 years beforehand, he was solid. To be fair, those were all at 83 level of ego, and at 85, he got his crap pushed in a lot. Hell, he never went longer than 5 innings in a start, so. Maybe cutting him is the right option. And I mean, I love the last name, McLongthrob. That's pretty good. I mean, you got Archibald McLongthrob. That is a fantastic name. I don't want to do it, but it will free up 1.6 mil, so that will put us at 284, I believe. Same age, too. Nah, I won't give in to the temptation. Although I love the name, I will not give in to the temptation. Alright, but yeah, first base, we definitely need to make a move soon. So we either go Rodriguez or we go Watkins. So we have a power hitter coming off the bench, or we go with a more complete hitter who is still a power hitter, but a weaker. Then they're actually a better fielder. So Rodriguez is a better player. She's also younger, so this would be a big youth movement option here. 1.6 would put us at same thing, 8-4 if we made the move. Alright, I'm gonna go one more. Alright, Watkins makes it. And Rodriguez makes it again, okay. Seven, 3, and 4, 9, okay. So Rodriguez for Pitts would bring it at 1-8, which puts us at 8-6. Watkins would put it at 4-2, which is 11 million, which is about where I want to end up. But that is a really big drop off if we do that. I kind of need some value back for Pitts. I love Pitts to death, but his money's just make it hard to keep him around now. And I can't get rid of Reliable. There's no good shortstops. Ugh, I'm waffling over this. I shouldn't be. This should not be as hard as it is. And McLaughlin's gone, okay. Farmer's still out there at 6-1, not bad. Still. Do I want to risk one more? Not really. Since Watkins is probably going to go here. I don't know. I mean, Pitts hasn't even hit bad his entire career. He's got a 400 career average. Like, he's hit phenomenally. I mean, last year he had no home runs. It was actually his weakest offensive year hitting-wise. Not average-wise. His lowest was year 2, but it's his lowest RBI total since year 2, and also his lowest home run total his entire career. He also got the third least amount of hits in his career as well. Yeah. It might be time to move on from Pitts since he is regressing. Alright, we're going to make the move. We're going to go with rookie Kenzie Rodriguez here, the 19-year-old. Fare thee well, Captain. You served us great, but you're aging. It's time to move on. Thank you for being such a great leader for us, Stump. Enjoy the 4 rings. Or enjoy your 3 rings, buddy. Peace. End of an era. Alright, with him gone, he is now... Jennings, I believe, now becomes the second longest tenured player on the team. Been here since year 3. Year 3 for Ho. Burnett, I know, is in his 3rd year, so that's not him. Reliable. Year 4. Salmon, I believe, is year 4 as well. Yep. Holbein is year 5 or year 6? Year 4, wow. He's older than I thought. Alright, Fiducci, I believe, is a rookie. No, she's in her 3rd year. Okay, so she's been with the Heaters. Correa, I know for a fact, is a rookie. Yes. Freeman, he's been here since year 4, I think, as well. Year 3 as well. Okay, wow. Freeman's been here a while. Straining, I believe, is a rookie. Yep. Brown has been here since the beginning. He's the OG. He's the only original member left. So, yes, he's been here forever. Rodriguez, I just looked. I believe she is a rookie. Yes. Could bring in Donaldson, but I'm not. That's just a dumb move. I already got rid of... Ooh, Mac Pikel's a free agent? Really? Well, still $19 million. I can't afford that. Lucy Lane, not what I'm looking for. She's a better player than Straining, yes, but no. Not exactly what I'm looking for. She only plays one backup position. She only plays one position. She doesn't play both middle infield slots, which is what I was looking for. So, she's gone. I want to see where Nixon goes. I want to see also where Pitts goes as well. Let's see where these guys go. Alright. Well, Nixon got picked up by the Platypi, so he's going in the other conference. I won't see him. Farmer's going to the B-Wolves. Again, other conference. Not going to see her. Alright, let's see. Ooh, Watkins got picked up by the Heaters. Not bad. Lucy Lane to the Heaters as well. Burnside's going to the Wild Pigs. Okay, solid. Slubby to the Herbisaurus. Not bad. Now we're just simming to see where these guys go, honestly. And to see if there's, like, anybody I can pick up to, like, cut more cap. I'll be honest, 8-6 is definitely not where I want to be right now. Simpleman to the Blowfish. Still nothing. Wow. Impressed. Going to the last round here. Still nothing. Wow. Okay. Alright, is there anybody I could conceivably see signing to cut money here? No, okay. So there are literally no good players left. Alright, that's going to end the offseason then. Back up to a free budget of 8.6 million. Not horrible. I'll take it. Now I just want to see if either Pitts or Ospecial get picked up. I think Ospecial is pretty close to being picked up, honestly. Pitts, he could also be close, but he's a little bit older, so I wouldn't be surprised if he drops a little more before he's picked up. There we go. Alright. So Pitts and Ospecial both will make it through free agency unsigned. Okay. Alright. So before we do the simulation, let's walk you through what happened, guys. So, in the offseason, we ended up losing closer Persimmon Farmer to a scandal, backup outfitter Abraham Ramsey, who we signed before the playoffs retired, as well as shortstop Masha Donga. So with that, there were 3 openings on the roster, one for a backup infielder bat, one for a backup outfield bat, and also one for a relief pitcher. What we did was, we did not touch our starting rotation. We left everything the same. We bring in long reliever Violent Combs to fill the spot that Farmer had on the roster as a long reliever. Rums remains. We release Handro Special and bring back Christian Tucker for his second year with us. And then we also bring in rookie Rod Bearing, the 19-year-old right-hander. He is going to take over Doc Simpleman's spot in the lineup. He is purely a mop-up man that will only be used in emergency situations like we're getting the crap beat out of us. And then offensive side of things, we fill the backup middle infield slot with Elliot Straining, a rookie 20-year-old middle infielder playing second base. And the backup outfield slot is filled by third-year outfielder, left fielder Neto Fiducci. We then also release Herpy Nixon, bringing in rookie right fielder Dash Correa, the 19-year-old, will take up his slot in right. And then we also make a surprising move, a controversial move if you, as we cut our captain, first baseman Stump Pitts, to find a little bit more extra money, bringing in rookie first baseman Kenzie Rodriguez to fill his slot, which means Harsh McFreddy will be the first baseman starting on opening day. And everyone else returns from the team: Jennings, Burnett, Ho, Reliable, and Salmon, McFreddy, Polbean, and Bad Hop Brown, as well as Parker Freeman. And then pitching Griffin, Lafayette, Muddywater, Ellison, and Rums all return. Alright, let's sim up to the next game, set the lineup, and call it a day. Alright, first game of the year, Wild Pigs and Blowfish. Wild Pigs win in 10, 7-4, not bad. Sirloins can take on the Moonstars. Sirloins are going to win easily, 8-3. Grapplers versus Platypi, nothing to worry about there. Crocs, same thing. Herbivores now taking on the Sawteeth here. Sawteeth win 8-1 rather easily. And then last one, Heaters and Overdogs. Heaters win easily, 9-2. Alright, so we are taking on either the Moose or the Hawkhorners. It is the Sandcats, actually, a non-division matchup to start the season. How do I want to do this? Do I want Griffin to remain as the ace? Because he didn't really do well for us. You know what, I think I'm going to change it up. I'm not going to let Griffin be the day one starter. I'm going to let it go to Robert Muddywater or Hedwig Lafayette, one of the two. I think we're going to go with Lafayette just because she did pitch really well in the postseason. Muddywater will still be the number 2, and then Griffin will be the 4, and I'll make Ellison the 3. Or we could just do Muddywater. Yeah, we could do Muddywater. I think Muddywater is going to be the ace this year. We're going to let the second-year man take up the mantle. Alright, and then we'll set the lineup here. Here's what it'll look like. Ho will lead off at the catcher position. That'll be first baseman Harsh McFreddy batting second. Batting third is second baseman Cole, the Fishman Salmon. Batting fourth, center fielder Nico Jennings. Batting fifth, left fielder Martin Polbean. Batting sixth, rookie right fielder Dash Correa. Batting seventh, third-year third baseman Colton Burnett. Batting 8th, the only OG batter left in the lineup, designating hitter Bad Hop Brown. And batting 9th at shortstop, Hester Reliable, the reigning MVP. Muddywater will be on the hill against the ace of the Sandcats, left-hander Manny Kays. Thank you so much for watching the episode, guys. That's going to do it for us. If you made it this deep, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also let me know what you think about these roster moves. Do you guys think it's a good idea to move away from my captain here in year number 9 to save a little bit of money? Or do you think that move's going to come back to bite us in the butt? Let me know what you think, and then tune in next time for year 9's opening day. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.